This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. You've been secretly building power behind this family's back this entire time, Grace.
I built something legally and honestly, Mama, using resources that belong solely to me from my own father's estate.
Hello, bestie. So this is part one of our new movie. Tell me as we watch it together.
Eat up quickly, sweetheart, or you'll be late for school again. I already packed your favorite snack in your bag this morning.
Mommy, why does Grandma always look at you like she's angry, even when I'm right there watching?
Grandma just worries a lot, that's all, my love. Some people show love in ways that don't always feel like love.
I don't like it. I wish she was nicer to you, Mommy. You're the best mommy in the whole entire world to me.
Thank you, my darling. That means more to me than you could possibly know right now. Now finish your juice before the bus arrives.
Okay, Mommy. Will Daddy be home for dinner tonight? I haven't seen him properly in almost 3 whole days now.
I'm not sure, sweetheart. Daddy's been very busy lately with work. Let's just enjoy our morning together, all right?
Okay, Mommy.
That's my girl.
Ah, Grace. Still just one child in this house after all these years? My son deserves better than this kind of disappointment, you know.
Good afternoon to you too, Mama. Sophie is at school right now. She'll be so happy to see you when she returns home later.
One granddaughter is not enough to carry this family name forward, Grace. You know this. Every year that passes makes this situation worse for everyone.
I hear you, Mama. I always hear you. Every single time you come to remind me of this.
Hearing me and listening to me are two very different things, my dear. I don't see any real change happening in this household at all.
What change would you like to see exactly, Mama? I've done everything humanly possible these past several years for this family.
Everything except give my son a proper heir. That's the only thing that actually matters in the end, Grace. The only thing.
Understood, Mama. I'll let Michael know you stopped by today. Would you like some tea before you head back home? Mr. Bailey, have the new shares finalized under the trust yet? I need everything documented properly before anyone else finds out.
Everything's finalized, Grace. You now hold 34% of the company, quietly, through the holding trust your father set up.
Good. Keep it that way for now. Nobody in this house knows what I've been building. Let's keep it exactly that way a little longer.
Understood completely. Your father would be very proud of you right now, Grace. He always said you had the sharpest mind in that entire family.
I hope so, Mr. Bailey. I've had to hide so much of myself these past several years just to survive in this house peacefully.
You won't have to hide much longer, Grace. Once the final paperwork clears next month, you'll have real leverage in this situation.
Thank you for everything, truly. I'll call you again once I know more about what's happening on my end of things here.
You're home late again tonight, Michael. Sophie asked about you twice at dinner. She misses having her father around more.
Work has been demanding lately, Grace. You wouldn't understand the pressure I'm under running this entire company alone.
I understand more than you realize, Michael. Perhaps more than you'd ever expect from someone like me.
What is that supposed to mean exactly? Don't start with your cryptic comments tonight. I'm too tired for this conversation.
It means nothing, Michael. Go wash up. I'll warm your plate. Sophie left you a drawing on the refrigerator if you'd like to see it.
Fine. I'll look at it after I shower. Tell her I'll try to make it home earlier tomorrow evening, all right?
I'll tell her. She holds on to promises like that very tightly, Michael. Please try not to disappoint her again this time.
Daddy sounds angry again. Mommy always sounds so calm, though, even when he's yelling like that at her. I wish I could understand what they're talking about. It always sounds so serious whenever the door is closed like that.
Grandma was here again today, too. She never smiles at Mommy, not even once, not even a little bit. I heard Grandma say something about a baby brother. I don't understand why that makes everyone so upset. I hope Mommy's okay. I don't understand grown-up things, but I know something isn't right in this house lately. Maybe I'll ask Mommy tomorrow morning. She always answers my questions honestly, even the hard ones.
Michael, you cannot keep waiting around forever for that woman to give you a son. This family name needs an heir, and time is not on our side.
I know, Mama, but what exactly do you expect me to do? Grace can't have any more children after everything that happened with Sophie.
Then perhaps it's time you looked elsewhere for what she cannot give you. A man in your position doesn't have to suffer quietly like this forever.
Maybe you're right, Mama. Maybe I've been far too patient with this situation for far too long already.
Patience is a virtue, Michael. But not when it costs you everything you've worked so hard to build for this family's future.
I've actually already met someone, Mama. Someone who understands exactly what I need right now in my life.
Tell me more about this woman, Michael. Is she suitable? Is she healthy? Can she actually give us what we need?
She can, Mama. I'm certain of it. I just need a little more time before I bring her fully into the picture here.
You said you wanted to talk about something important tonight, Michael. You've had that same serious look on your face all evening long.
I do, actually. I've been thinking about us, about what we could really build together if things were different for me.
Different how, exactly? You know I've always been very clear about exactly what I want out of this, Michael.
I know. And I think I'm finally ready to give you everything you've been asking me for, Vanessa. Everything.
That's a big promise, Michael. What about your wife? What about your daughter? Are you truly ready to walk away from all of that?
I'm ready, Vanessa. I've never felt this certain about anything in my entire life. You make me feel like a completely different man.
Good, because I'm not interested in staying hidden forever, Michael. I want my place fully recognized very soon.
You will be, I promise.
There's actually something else I need to tell you tonight, Michael. Something that changes everything between the two of us completely.
What is it, Vanessa? You're starting to worry me a little with this serious tone in your voice right now.
I'm pregnant, Michael. Nearly 4 months along already. And the doctor confirmed it's a healthy baby boy.
A boy? You're absolutely certain about this, Vanessa? This isn't something you joke about with me, right? This changes everything, Vanessa. Everything. My mother has been waiting for news like this for years now.
Then it's time you figure out exactly how you plan to handle your wife, Michael. I won't stay a secret much longer, I promise you that.
I know, I will.
Mr. Bailey, I need you to move faster than we originally planned. Something has changed on my end tonight. He's been seeing someone else. She's pregnant, apparently with a boy. I just found out myself a few hours ago. I'm not falling apart over this, Mr. Bailey. I need the final paperwork finalized as soon as possible now. Good. Once that's done, I'll have exactly what I need to protect myself and my daughter properly. Let him think he's winning for now. He has no idea what's actually sitting in this folder in front of me. Thank you, Mr. Bailey. I'll call you again the moment I know more about what happens next. They call me the barren wife, the quiet one, the disappointment. Let them keep believing that a little longer. Soon, they'll understand exactly who they've been underestimating this entire time in this family.
They think she has nothing left to offer this family. They have no idea she already owns more of it than they do. Today's the day. I need to tell Grace about Vanessa, about the baby, before my mother forces the issue herself. 9 years of marriage doesn't just disappear because of one mistake. Surely she'll understand my position eventually. Or maybe she won't understand at all. Maybe this destroys everything I've built with her over all these years. Either way, I can't keep hiding this much longer. Vanessa won't allow it, and honestly, neither will my mother. I'll tell her tonight, calmly, honestly. She deserves at least that much from me after everything. Whatever happens next, I need to just get through this conversation first. One step at a time.
Mommy, are you working again? You're always looking at that tablet so seriously every single morning before school starts.
Just business things, sweetheart. Nothing for you to worry about right now. How's your drawing coming along today?
It's a picture of our whole family. But I couldn't decide what color to make Daddy's shirt, so I left it blank for now.
You can color it any color you'd like, my love. Daddy would appreciate whatever you choose for him, I'm sure of that.
Maybe blue. Daddy likes blue shirts the most out of all his other clothes in his closet at home.
Blue sounds perfect, sweetheart. Now finish up quickly. We need to leave for school in about 10 more minutes.
You need to bring Vanessa to the house properly, Michael. Grace needs to see with her own eyes what she's been unable to give this family.
Mama, that seems unnecessarily cruel. Perhaps I should tell Grace privately first before involving Vanessa directly in this.
Nonsense. Sometimes a woman needs to see the truth clearly in front of her to finally understand her situation completely.
But Mama, the fallout could be devastating.
It's necessary.
I don't want to hurt Grace more than necessary, Mama. She's still the mother of my daughter, after all.
This isn't about hurting her, Michael. This is about making sure this family finally gets what it has been owned for years now.
All right, Mama. I'll bring Vanessa to the house this weekend. I just hope this doesn't go as badly as I fear it might.
It won't. Trust me, Michael. Sometimes the harshest truths bring the most necessary change into a family's future.
Michael's been unusually quiet these past few days. Something is shifting, and I can feel it building beneath the surface. Mama Margaret has been visiting more often too. That's never a coincidence with her, not once in 9 years. Whatever they're planning, I need to stay one step ahead of both of them, exactly as I've done all along. Mr. Bailey, has everything cleared yet on our end? I have a feeling I won't have much more time to prepare properly.
Almost everything, Grace. Just a few more signatures needed, and the full 34% will be entirely secured.
Good. Please expedite whatever you can. I believe Michael is preparing to make some kind of move very soon now. Sophie, sweetheart, why don't you go play in your room for a little while? Mommy and Daddy need to speak with some guests today.
Who's coming over, Mommy? Is it Grandma again? She never plays with me when she visits us here.
I'm not entirely sure who's coming, sweetheart. But please go upstairs for now, all right? I'll come get you soon.
Okay, Mommy, I'll be in my room coloring the picture I made for the whole family, just like I told you about earlier.
That sounds lovely, my darling. I love you very much, more than you could ever possibly know.
I love you too, Mommy, even more than all the stars in the entire night sky combined together.
Grace, this is Vanessa. There's something important I need to tell you, and I think it's best you hear it directly from both of us.
Of course, Michael. Please, come in. I've actually been expecting something like this for quite some time now.
I wasn't sure how to bring this up properly, but Vanessa is pregnant, Grace, with a son.
I'm giving him what you clearly couldn't, it seems. I hope there are no hard feelings between us about this. No hard feelings at all, Vanessa. Congratulations to both of you. That's genuinely wonderful news to share.
That's it. You're not upset, Grace? I expected a much different reaction from you about all of this.
Finally, some good news for this family. A grandson, Grace. Something you were never able to provide in 9 long years of marriage.
Congratulations, Mama. I hope Vanessa has a smooth and healthy pregnancy from here until the birth itself.
You're taking this rather well, Grace. I expected tears, perhaps even anger from someone in your position.
Why would I be angry, Mama? This is simply what everyone in this family has wanted for years now, isn't it?
Yes, well, I suppose it is. Vanessa will be moving into this house as we prepare for the baby's arrival.
Understood completely, Mama. I'll make sure the guest room is properly prepared for her before she arrives. This room will do just fine for now, I suppose. Though I imagine I'll eventually move into the master bedroom instead. Here are some fresh towels for you, Vanessa. Please let me know if you need anything else during your stay here. You're being surprisingly helpful for someone whose husband I'm currently carrying a child for, Grace. I expected more resistance from you. There's no need for resistance, Vanessa. You're a guest in this house now, and I intend to treat you with proper respect throughout your stay. Interesting. Most women in your position would be falling apart completely by now, honestly speaking. I'm not most women, Vanessa. I've learned that lesson many times over throughout these past several years of my life.
Mommy, who is that lady? Why does she have a big tummy like the ladies from my school books about babies?
This is Vanessa, sweetheart. She's going to be staying with us for a little while. Please be polite and say hello.
Hello, Vanessa. Are you having a baby? My friend Mia's mommy had a baby last year too, I remember.
Yes, sweetheart, I am having a baby. A little brother for you, actually.
A brother, Mommy? But I thought babies came from mommies, not from other ladies visiting our house.
It's a bit complicated, sweetheart. I'll explain everything to you properly later tonight, all right, my love? It's done. 34% fully secured entirely under my name now. Right on time, it seems. Let them enjoy their little victory for now. They have no idea what's coming for them very soon.
They brought another woman into her home to replace her. They have no idea she already holds the deed to their entire future.
Their future is mine. I'll have eggs this morning, scrambled, not fried, and some fresh orange juice if you have any in the refrigerator. Of course, Vanessa, I'll prepare that for you right away. You know, I expected you to be much more difficult about all of this. Most wives would have thrown me out by now. There's no need for difficulty, Vanessa. You're carrying a child. That deserves care, regardless of the circumstances surrounding it. You're either the most patient woman I've ever met, or you're planning something I haven't figured out yet. Perhaps I'm simply someone who understands that anger rarely solves anything meaningful in the end.
Grace hasn't raised her voice once since Vanessa moved in. I don't understand how she's staying so calm through all of this. 9 years together, and I brought another woman into our home like it was nothing at all to her. Maybe her calmness is worse than anger would have been. I can't read her anymore, not like I used to. Sophie barely speaks to me these days either. She looks at me differently now, like she's starting to understand everything. I need to fix this somehow, for Sophie's sake at least. This house is falling apart around all of us slowly. But it's too late to undo any of this now. Vanessa's here, the baby's coming, and Mama won't allow anything else.
Mommy, is Vanessa going to live with us forever now? I don't understand why she's sleeping in our house every single night.
She's staying with us for a while, sweetheart, until her baby is born. Things might change after that happens.
Will the baby be my brother? Grandma keeps saying, finally, an heir, every time she visits, and I don't understand what that means.
It means Grandma has been wanting a boy in the family for a long time, sweetheart. That's simply what she believes matters most.
Does that mean I don't matter as much, Mommy? Because I'm a girl, and I'm not what Grandma wanted from our family?
You matter more than anything else in this entire world to me, Sophie. Never let anyone make you feel otherwise.
I love you, Mommy. I don't care what Grandma says. You're the only person I really need in my life.
Oh, Sophie, I love you too, my sweet girl.
I love you.
Grace, I expect you to take proper care of Vanessa during this pregnancy. She's carrying the future of this entire family, after all.
I've been taking care of her needs every day, Mama.
cooking her meals, cleaning her room, attending to whatever she requires. Good. See that it continues. This baby needs to arrive safely, without any unnecessary stress affecting Vanessa's health at all.
Of course, Mama. I would never wish harm on an innocent, unborn child, regardless of the circumstances surrounding its arrival.
You've changed, Grace. I can't quite place it, but something about you feels different than before.
Perhaps I've simply grown tired of fighting battles that were never truly mine to win in the first place, Mama.
Well, whatever the reason, keep doing exactly what you're doing. This family needs peace right now, not conflict.
I understand. Michael hasn't touched me since I moved into this house. He barely even looks at me anymore during dinner. He used to text me constantly before all of this happened. Now he barely responds to anything I send him at all. Maybe I made a mistake coming here. Maybe this house was never truly meant to become my home at all, but it's too late to turn back now. I'm carrying his child, and I need to see this through completely. Grace is too calm about everything. It's starting to genuinely unsettle me, more than I care to admit. I need to figure out exactly what she's thinking before this situation gets any more complicated than it already is.
Grace, the 34% is fully secured under your name now. You officially have significant influence over Whitcomb Holdings.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey. This has been years in the making. I couldn't have accomplished any of this without your careful guidance.
What's your next move, Grace? You could exercise your voting rights now if you wanted to make your presence known immediately.
Not yet. I want to wait until the baby is born, until Michael and Margaret feel completely secure in their little victory first.
That's a patient strategy, Grace. Are you certain waiting longer is truly the wisest approach at this particular point?
I've waited 9 years already, Mr. Bailey. A few more months won't change anything meaningful about my ultimate plan.
Grace, can we talk? Really talk, like we used to before all of this happened between us these past several months.
We can talk, Michael. What exactly would you like to discuss with me tonight?
I need to understand why you're not angrier about all of this. It's unsettling me more than I know how to properly explain to you.
Would my anger change anything, Michael? Would it undo Vanessa's pregnancy or erase your mother's constant demands from our lives?
No, I suppose it wouldn't. I miss you, Grace, the way things used to be between the two of us.
Things change, Michael. People change. Sometimes we don't fully understand why until much later on.
I know. I just wish we could go back.
I need to ask you something directly, Grace. Why aren't you fighting for your marriage? Why aren't you fighting for Michael at all? Perhaps I've realized that fighting for something that isn't truly mine to keep would be a waste of my energy, Vanessa. That's not an answer, Grace. Any normal woman would be furious right now, throwing things, screaming, demanding I leave immediately. I'm not most women, Vanessa. I've told you that before. Perhaps you should spend less time analyzing me and more time protecting yourself. Protecting myself from what, exactly? Michael loves me. He's building a future with me and our son together, Grace. I hope that's true for your sake, Vanessa. I truly do. Time reveals everything eventually, for all of us involved.
I need you to look into something for me quietly. Grace Whitcomb, my daughter-in-law. I want to know what she's been doing lately.
Understood, Mrs. Whitcomb. What specifically am I looking for regarding her activities and whereabouts?
Anything unusual? Meetings, phone calls, financial activity? Something about her calmness lately feels deeply wrong to me.
I'll start looking into her immediately, Mrs. Whitcomb. I'll report back to you within the next few days with any findings.
Good. Discretion is absolutely essential here. I don't want anyone in this family aware of this investigation, especially not Michael. Something isn't right about that woman's silence. I intend to find out exactly what she's hiding from all of us.
Someone's asking questions about me. Margaret, most likely. She's always been sharper than she lets on. Let her look. She won't find anything I haven't already prepared for her to eventually discover.
Margaret suspects something is wrong. She has no idea just how right she truly is about all of it. Mrs. Whitcomb, I found something significant. Grace has been meeting regularly with an attorney named Mr. Bailey for several years now.
An attorney? What business would Grace have with an attorney without informing anyone in this family about it?
I'm still working to uncover the specifics. The meetings appear to involve financial documents, possibly related to company shares.
Company shares? Whitcomb Holding shares? Find out exactly what she's been doing immediately. This is deeply concerning to me.
I'll dig deeper into the public filings, Mrs. Whitcomb. These things take time, but I should have clearer answers within the week.
Work quickly. If that woman has been doing something behind this family's back, I need to know immediately.
Mommy, when I grow up, I want to be just like you, strong and calm, even when everyone around me is upset.
That's a beautiful thing to want, sweetheart. But remember, being strong doesn't mean hiding all of your feelings forever.
So it's okay to cry sometimes?
Absolutely, my love. It's part of being human.
Then why don't you ever cry, Mommy? Even when Daddy brought Vanessa here, you never cried once in front of me.
Sometimes grown-ups cry when no one else is watching, sweetheart.
That doesn't mean we're not strong either.
I understand, Mommy. I just want you to know that I see how hard everything has been for you lately, even if you don't say it.
You are the most perceptive little girl I've ever known, Sophie. I love you more than anything in this entire world.
I love you too, Mommy.
You've barely said a word to me all evening, Michael. Is something wrong? You've been distant with me for days now.
I'm just tired, Vanessa. Work has been stressful lately, and things at home haven't exactly been simple either.
Things at home are complicated because of choices you made, Michael. I need to know you're still fully committed to this, to us.
I am committed, Vanessa. I didn't expect Sophie to look at me the way she does now. It's been hard to process.
Sophie will adjust eventually, Michael. Children are resilient. What matters right now is the family we're actually building together.
I hope you're right, Vanessa. I really do hope you're right about all of this working out properly in the end. Grace, I need to inform you that Margaret has hired a private investigator. He's been asking questions about our meetings together.
I suspected as much. Margaret has always been sharper than she lets on. What exactly has he uncovered so far?
Just the fact that we meet regularly. He hasn't accessed the actual share documentation yet, since those filings remain sealed for now.
Good. Keep it that way as long as possible. I need a little more time before I'm ready to reveal everything to this family.
Understood, Grace. Though I should mention, sealed filings can sometimes be unsealed with the right legal pressure applied.
Then let's make sure Margaret doesn't have the resources or reason to apply that kind of pressure just yet, Mr. Bailey. Grace and Sophie look so happy together in that garden today. I've never seen Michael look at me that way. I thought having his baby would change everything, would make him choose me completely, fully. Instead, I feel more alone in this house than I ever did in my own apartment before any of this happened. Margaret only cares about the baby, not about me. Michael is distant. Grace is unreadable. I have no one here. Maybe I made the wrong choice getting involved with a married man in the first place. It's too late now, though. I need to find my own security here. Somehow, some way. I can't just depend on Michael's feelings for me anymore.
Grace, I want to know exactly what business you have with an attorney named Mr. Bailey. I expect a direct answer from you today.
Mr. Bailey handled my late father's estate, Mama. I meet with him occasionally regarding matters related to that inheritance.
Matters that require years of ongoing meetings? That seems rather excessive for a simple inheritance settlement, wouldn't you agree, Grace?
Estates can be complicated, Mama. There are properties, investments, various legal matters that require careful, ongoing attention over time.
I don't believe you're telling me everything, Grace. I have a feeling you've been hiding something from this family.
I'm not sure what you're implying, Mama. I've always been transparent about my late father's affairs with everyone here.
We'll see about that, Grace. I intend to get to the bottom of this, one way or another, regardless of how long it takes me.
Vanessa, are you okay? You look sad. Mommy always says it's okay to be sad sometimes, even for grown-ups.
I'm all right, sweetheart. Just feeling a little overwhelmed today. Thank you for checking on me, though.
My mommy says everyone deserves kindness, even when things are complicated. So I wanted to make sure you weren't alone.
Your mother sounds like a very wise woman, Sophie. You're lucky to have someone like her looking after you.
I know. I love my mommy very much. I hope your baby brother gets to have a mommy who loves him just as much someday, too.
Thank you, Sophie. That means more to me than you probably realize right now, saying something like that. My daughter has more compassion in her small heart than most adults manage in an entire lifetime of living. Perhaps Vanessa isn't entirely the villain I initially assumed her to be in all of this. Perhaps she's simply lost too. Regardless, my plan doesn't change. But maybe there's room for compassion within it, for everyone involved eventually.
Grace, Margaret's investigator filed a legal request today to unseal certain corporate filings. This complicates our timeline significantly.
How much time do we actually have before those filings become public record, Mr. Bailey? Days, weeks?
Possibly only days, Grace. I'd recommend we consider moving forward with your plan sooner than we originally discussed together.
Understood. Prepare everything for a board meeting within the week. I think it's time I finally reveal my position properly.
I'll have everything ready, Grace. Are you certain you're prepared for what happens once this information becomes known?
I've been prepared for this moment for years, Mr. Bailey. It's time this family finally understood exactly who they've underestimated. Friday. Everything changes on Friday. Margaret, Michael, Vanessa, all of them will finally understand the truth. I've waited 9 years for this moment. I refuse to let anyone rush me into making a single mistake now.
The board meeting is set. In just days, everything this family thinks they know is about to change forever.
Today, I stopped being the quiet wife everyone dismissed for years.
Today, I become exactly who I've always been underneath. 9 years of biting my tongue, 9 years of proving nothing to people who never truly saw me at all. No more. Sophie deserves a mother who stands tall, who shows her that dignity and strength can exist together perfectly. Whatever happens in that boardroom today, I walk in knowing exactly who I am and what I've built. Margaret wanted an heir to secure this family's future. She never realized I already secured it myself. It's time. Let's see how this family handles the truth they've spent years refusing to acknowledge about me.
You're dressed rather formally today, Grace. Is there somewhere important you're heading this morning that I should know about?
There's a board meeting today, Michael. Whitcomb Holdings. I believe you're expected to attend as well, aren't you?
I am, yes. Though I wasn't aware you had any particular interest in attending company board meetings these days, Grace.
There's quite a lot about me you've never taken the time to properly understand, Michael, if I'm being honest with you.
What does that mean exactly? You've been saying things like that more often lately, and it's starting to worry me.
You'll understand soon enough, Michael. Everything will become very clear to you within just a few short hours from now.
A few hours. Grace, please.
Today, the board finalizes the succession plan. Michael as full president, and soon his son as the future heir. Grace has been suspiciously calm through all of this. Whatever she's hiding, I'll uncover it eventually myself. For now, though, today is about securing this family's legacy properly, exactly as it should have been. Nothing Grace does at this point can change what's already been set into motion for this family. Let's go. I want to arrive early enough to speak with the board members personally before things begin.
You are formally invited to attend the Whitcomb Holdings board meeting today at 11 o'clock. Signed, Grace Whitcomb. Why would Grace invite me to a company board meeting? This seems strange, considering everything happening between us. Maybe she wants to publicly humiliate me in front of important people. Or maybe there's something else entirely happening here. Either way, I need to attend. I can't let her control this narrative completely without me being present. If Grace wants to play some kind of game today, I intend to be ready for whatever she's actually planning.
Grace, why exactly are you here today? This meeting concerns official company business, not personal family matters at all. I'm well aware of what this meeting concerns, Mama. I have every reason to be here, I assure you completely.
Grace, please. This isn't the place for whatever point you're trying to make. Let's discuss this privately after the meeting instead.
There's nothing to discuss privately, Michael. Everything I have to say today belongs directly in that boardroom, in front of everyone.
Grace, I insist you explain yourself immediately. What business could you possibly have inside that boardroom today?
You'll find out very shortly, Mama. Please, let's not keep the other board members waiting any longer.
I demand answers now, Grace. This is unacceptable.
Before we begin today's agenda, Grace Whitcomb has requested time to address the board regarding an important matter.
Thank you. For the past several years, I have quietly held a significant stake in this company, entirely within legal and proper channels.
What is she talking about? Someone explain to me immediately what stake she could possibly hold in this company.
I currently hold 34% ownership of Whitcomb Holdings, secured through my late father's trust, fully documented and verified.
What is she talking about? Someone explain to me immediately what stake she could possibly hold in this company.
I currently hold 34% ownership of Whitcomb Holdings, secured through my late father's trust, fully documented and verified.
34%? Grace, how is this possible? You never once mentioned anything about this to me directly.
I mentioned quite a lot of things over the years, Michael. You simply never took the time to listen carefully to any of it.
This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. You've been secretly building power behind this family's back this entire time, Grace.
I built something legally and honestly, Mama, using resources that belong solely to me from my own father's estate.
You've been deceiving all of us. Pretending to be weak, pretending to be the quiet, obedient wife, while secretly plotting all along.
I wasn't pretending, Mama. I was surviving. There's a significant difference between the two, though you've never seemed to understand that.
Michael, do something. Your wife is threatening this entire family's future in front of the whole board right now.
I don't understand what's happening right now, Mama. I need a moment to process all of this myself, honestly.
I'm not here today to destroy this family or this company. I'm here to protect what's rightfully mine, and rightfully my daughter's future. For years, I was told I had nothing to offer this family because I couldn't provide a son. I was made to feel invisible,
Disposable. Meanwhile, I quietly built financial security for myself and for Sophie, using nothing but my own inheritance and careful planning. I'm formally requesting a seat on this board, effective immediately, given my significant ownership stake in this company's future.
Given the documentation presented, Mrs. Whitcomb's request appears entirely valid and legally sound under company bylaws.
You wanted an heir to secure this family's legacy, Mama. You never once considered that I already was one.
Grace was never weak. She was never the woman everyone described to me before I ever set foot in that house. I let Michael convince me she was simply broken, simply barren, simply nothing worth considering seriously at all. What have I actually gotten myself into with this family? What kind of future am I building for my son? Maybe it's time I started thinking more carefully about my own position here, instead of just following Michael blindly.
Grace, why didn't you ever tell me any of this? Why did you let me believe you had nothing, all these years together?
Because the moment I would have told you, Michael, you would have seen me differently. And I needed to know who you really were first.
The quiet wife has finally spoken. But this is only the beginning of what Grace truly has planned for this family.